ever stared at a piece of artwork displayed on streets, clothes with amazing and intricate patterns, shaped in every corner of our houses, the strange yet amazing patterns or crafts? Have you ever been curious how we even understand things like the universe, from the most complex system down to the most mundane and simple tasks of everyday life? Yes, that's right. It's math. Funny thing, right? Almost entity, but it's everywhere around us. It's not limited to just chalkboards or the kind of problems we solve on paper, nor the math within the vicinity of our classroom. But it's everywhere. And when I say it's everywhere, it lives every day in our culture. In this short yet meaningful journey, together, let's unfold the beauty of ethnomathematics through the lens of our culture and our own heritage.
Ethnomathematics is an exciting area of mathematics education that highlights the beautiful connection between math and culture. Tumitingin ito lampas sa mga numero at formula upang tuklasin kung paano ginagamit ng iba't ibang kultural na komunidad ang matematika sa kanilang pang-araw-araw na buhay. Culture plays a role in understanding even the most abstract math concepts. Through ethnomathematics, mathematical ideas are linked to local customs, crafts, and daily experiences that people are already familiar with. It makes learning mathematics more fun, meaningful, and relatable. Pinapakita ito sa mga tao na matematika ay hindi lamang nakikita sa ating mga aklat, kundi buhay ito sa ating tradisyon, pagiging malikhain, at mundong pinapapaligiran. Dito sa Pilipinas, ang ethnomathematika ay nakikita kahit saan. From the way Ivotans build their houses, or how Ilocanos weave their mats, or how Maranaos dance to the rhythm of bamboo poles in Singkil. Even though our ancestors may not have used formulas or calculators, they understood measurement, symmetry, proportion, and pattern long before these were taught in school.
Isa sa pinakamagandang halimbawa ng ethnomathematics ay ang paghahabi or weaving mula sa mga Maranao, Tibuli hanggang sa banig weavers ng Leyte. Zigzags, triangles, diamonds. This pattern shows symmetry, repetition, rhythm. So our artisans use math not just to count, but also to tell story, create art, and preserve culture.
Tinikling. Dito natin makikita na ang bawat galaw ay may sukat at ang bawat hampas ng kawayan ay may tiblo. Dancers follow patterns, rhythm, and timing like a living math in motion. One wrong step and the rhythm is lost. That is how we move with music, movement, and precision like a true Pinoy style.
Ethnomathematics can also be found in games, and sungka is one of the curious examples of how mathematics and culture come together. Around the world, people use math in creative ways, just as Filipino communities use counting, pattern recognition, and strategy through sungka. The way we build and design our buildings reflects the same cultural logic. But sungka shows it in a form that is unique and in a traditional way.
In many African communities, math is used even in their village layouts. Some are built in fractals, patterns that repeat in smaller and larger forms. You can spot them in houses, carvings, textiles, even hairstyles. Each design shows how math and art come together in harmony, a nature's own geometry at work.
Like we've said earlier, ethnomathematics is ubiquitous, meaning it is not just limited to global activities, but you can do them yourself at home.
Math isn't limited to the various cultures we have mentioned. It is also present in our livelihood. From basic measurements down to trading, our ancestors subconsciously used mathematics strategically to make their lives a lot easier and better. For example, in traditional recipes, a cook might say 2 cups of rice, 1 cup of water, plus a little extra at the end. That's measurement. That's the ratio. That's an approximation. Even if the terms weren't formalized then, the mathematics is there. Or consider trading in bartering or public markets. A vendor might offer 2 mangoes for 2 bananas, or you give me 5 for 4. That's informal math. Subtraction, addition, equivalence, and comparison. Alam niyo ba na ginagamit din ang matematika sa paglalakbay? Sa loob ng maraming siglo, ginagamit ng ating mga mandaragat ang geometry, natural landmarks, stars, wind, and current patterns upang makapaglakbay sa pagitan ng mga isla. Binabasa nila ang kalikasan at ginagamit nila ang spatial reasoning at geometry kahit hindi nila ginagamit ang mga salitang cosine at vector. E saan man tayo naroon ngayon, nakagot natin ito dahil mahusay na ginamit ng ating mga ninuno ang mathematics. By showing how ethnomathematics is alive in our culture, like in cooking, trading, navigating, we open up a world where math becomes meaningful and not just abstract. So when you're measuring, bargaining, or finding your way, you're doing ethnomathematics. And it's everywhere.
Mo ka ani ba eh? Anong pang fractions o gyapon na pang gamit ko.
Ay pag inana do. Kadumdum ko tong weaving project mo sa mga fractions dito mga patag-patag, di ba?
ITI.
As students, we often wonder how math is disconnected from the real world, how math impacts us or benefits us, probably due to the preconceived notion that we are already bad at math. But do you know that you're actually good at math? Just not on paper. That's where ethnomathematics comes in. It makes math more powerful, more inclusive, and more meaningful in education.
Ethnomathematics makes math easier to enjoy because it incorporates things from learnings into our day-to-day living in Filipino culture. For example, we have our Bahay Kubo designs, the local games that we have, and even the weaving patterns that our indigenous groups tend to produce. And also, ethnomathematics is not just merely limited to just numbers and itself. It's actually incorporating our day-to-day lives and what happens around us and not just stuck within our pens and papers. Ethnomathematics is not just a practice, but rather a way of living.
Because mathematics isn't just in the textbook.
It's in the culture.
And it's everywhere!
Kaya't matuto, magsaliksik, magpaka-super galing. Araw-araw maging mapanuri, maging
Matanglawin!